So my name is Shane Lehane, and I'm one of the lecturers here in University College Cork in the Department of Folklore, and I teach a whole course on custom, tradition and belief. And this year, as part of the course, we put together a mumming play. And mumming plays are plays that usually take place in and around the Christmas period, although this time around we rewrote the play to fit into the whole festival of the idea of Carnival, right at the equinox, right close to St. Patrick's Day. We had various traditional characters and figures, Captain Mummer, we had Little Miss Funny, we had the two heroes, in this case Oliver Cromwell and St. Finbar, of course St. Finbar being one of the major saints here in Cork and the university named after him, of course. But we had them fighting together, one hero kills the other, and we have this notion of kind of stasis, of death. And miraculously a doctor comes in with some incredible potions and of course raises the dead figure from life again. So either at the winter solstice or at the equinox we have these traditions of birth and rebirth and coming alive again. And we're in that period of fertility. It begins around the shortest day of the year, and I suppose at the equinox is at its height. I suppose May Day would be another tradition, another liminal time, a time of transition. This entire sort of project was amazing because we got Mike Granville from Dingle, who makes the wonderful Sabini or straw masks, and he came up and we got straw. We had to find and access the straw, which was really difficult. In addition to that, the students had to learn how to weave that, how to put the hats together, and they would have been the traditional disguising element that was there in the past. And I think anyone who's reenacting any of the mumming plays, they tend to always look to the straw disguise. This year as well we got some hessian material, and we used that hessian to give the semblance of straw. But some of the stock characters, like the doctor would have worn a top hat, Little Miss Funny would have had maybe a short dress, maybe a little basket or a bag for carrying the money. But all of the sourcing of all of those things had to happen. In addition to that, we got William Hammond, wonderful man from the Cork Folk Festival and the Cork Singers Club. Hammy came in and taught all my students how to set dance, which was again another part of the living tradition and the active tradition that was there. And my colleague Tim Murphy, he was very good at maybe getting people who were ordinarily not on stage, because mumming plays were not done by professional troupes. They were done by people who wanted to have a good time, who wanted to go and entertain themselves as much as everyone else. And Tim got a lot of the students together and built up their confidence to be able to perform. And I think that's a real legacy of what this project is all about. What's wonderful about the folklore course here in UCC is that none of our students are Irish. So we're starting from a whole level playing pitch, and we have to introduce many new ideas and new concepts. And that's exciting because the international students, it's not that they don't know anything. They don't know an awful lot. They know stuff already, and they're bringing their ideas, their cultural tradition to bear. We're giving them a new context. And the way that they grab it and the way that they reimagine their own world, they might be learning about Ireland, but they're also learning about their own world. And I think aspects of Irish folklore is a particularly good course for anyone who's coming to Ireland, for anyone who wants to learn about Irish identity and wants to integrate back into their own learning and traditions.